Hello everyone, I'm Tessa Bonham and welcome to the Champions Hockey League group stage draw for the 2019-2020 season. We're coming to you live from Bratislava. Now over the next 30 minutes, this season's top 32 teams from Europe will find out who they'll face first in August as they all begin their quest to become champions of Europe. But first, before we get to that, let's take a look back at some highlights from last season that saw teams from Austria and Germany make it to the final rounds for the very first time, and ending with Frölunda bringing the Champions Hockey League trophy back home for the second time in 3 seasons.
Watch this. That is an absolute peach. They score. Gothenburg up by 1. Mitchell. Journey by Trevor Parks. That'll do it. That will do it.
And joining me now on stage is the president of the CHL, Peter Zahner, as well as CEO Martin Bowman. Gentlemen, thank you very much for joining me. You will help conduct the draw as well later on. But first, a couple questions for the both of you. Peter, the completion of last season marked the 5th CHL season. How has the league, the Champions League, developed since its inaugural season?
Very good. You know, everybody wants to compete. Everybody wants to be in. Teams who have been in and not qualified for the next season are very disappointed. The best coaches want to coach against the best coaches from other teams on the club level, and the best players want to play each other on the club level. So it's a great product, and it's getting better every year.
And Martin, we've seen 3 different champions over the past 5 seasons. As mentioned off the top of the show, Frölunda has won twice. What is the key to their success in the Champions Hockey League?
Well, first of all, congratulations to the team. I mean, it was wonderful how they played. I mean, they showed their performance as well in their own league. I became champion there as well. But it's not just about what we saw on ice, it's also the whole organization. I mean, they're just very, very professional. Other than that, I mean, it was amazing to see other teams playing really, really good. I mean, we had a German team and an Austrian team playing in the semi, which was unbelievable, very tough battle. And we had Pilsen from Czech Republic, who made it as well to the semifinals, which is definitely a very good signal for our product.
Yeah, Red Bull Munich, Peter, became the first German team to make it to a Champions Hockey League final. So what does that mean for European ice hockey hierarchy?
Well, it's perfect to have 4 teams in the semifinals from 4 different leagues. I remember in the past, in the first, I guess, 1-2 years of the Champions Hockey League history, we had like a Scandinavian Final 4 in the semifinal and the final, and therefore it's great to have this expand of leagues that they are able to compete in the semifinals, and hopefully, you'll never know, it's not Scandinavia who win the trophy.
And this year, Martin, we will see 10 new first-time participating teams from 7 different countries. What can they expect in the first time they participate?
Well, first of all, that was on my wish list to have as many as possible new teams on our tournament, and this became true. Second, I mean, I think they will enjoy themselves. I mean, it will be a great experience for them to travel, to meet other teams, other organizations. I think it's the best what can happen. And finally, I mean, we went to many of those new teams, and it's amazing how committed those teams are already. And I'm really looking forward to see how they perform on our tournament in the upcoming season.
And we'll find out what groups they are in very shortly. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I'm going to ask you to please take your position at your pods. All right, let's take a look at the participating 32 teams. Hailing from 13 countries, the teams are divided into 4 seeded pots, with each pot containing 8 teams. These clubs will be drawn into 8 groups of 4 teams each. As you can see, with a shift occurring in the CHL League rankings this upcoming season, we'll see, for the first time, the number of participating teams from Switzerland increased to 5, and teams from Finland reduced to 4. And now time to welcome some special guests that we have here to help us conduct the draw. First up, she's no stranger to competing at the top international level, and she knows exactly what it takes to be a world champion. But before I welcome her up here on stage, let's take a look at her in action.
The international biathlon superstar and Slovakian sports role model Anastasia Kuzmina was the first ever Slovakian to secure an Olympic gold medal at the Winter Games. During a stellar career, she has stood on the winner's podium 36 times and has secured medals in 3 consecutive Winter Games, including 3 gold and 3 silvers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anastasia Kuzmina. Thank you very much for joining us. It's an honor to have you here and a pleasure to meet you, Anastasia. So it's been 2 months since your last race. You're now retired. How does that feel?
You know, 2 months, it's still not enough after the season. I'm still training a little bit, but it's now time for my family, for my child. It's my son, he's 12, and daughter, she's 4. And now it's a lot of new plans, but it's time to do step by step.
Time to relax and enjoy yourself, maybe watch a little bit more hockey, perhaps some Champions League hockey. I hear you're quite the hockey fan. What about the sport do you like so much?
You know, yeah, it's now more time for new life, and the hockey, it's a magical atmosphere, and it's entertainment, and it's team spirit, and it's cooperation. You see that you feel power from this hockey.
Mm-hmm. And you're a 3-time Olympic champion, world champion as well. You managed to compete so competitively at such a high level. What was the key to your success?
It's same like in hockey. I can say that it's not my result. It's results of all my team. It's my physiotherapist, my coaches, my service team. It's people who learn me to be a winner. It's people when we working together as one, then we have a more chance for winning.
Well, thank you very much for being here, Anastasia. Please, I'm going to ask you to take your place. All right, our next special guest joining us completed his first season as head coach in the Finnish Liga, leading the Lahti Pelicans to a regular season 3rd place finish, good enough to qualify himself for the Champions Hockey League and the team for the very first time.
Ville Nieminen won the Stanley Cup with Colorado in 2001 and picked up a silver medal with Finland at the 2006 Olympic Games. In his home country, he scored over 200 points in 362 games in the Finnish Liga for Lukko Rauma and his childhood club Tappara Tampere. In 2018, he became the head coach of the Lahti Pelicans, with which he qualified successfully for the Champions Hockey League.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ville Nieminen. Ville, as we saw in the highlight pack, you're no stranger to the Champions Hockey League. You participated in its inaugural season 5 years ago. What are your memories of that time?
In Rauma Lukko, we had a good games against the Nottingham Panthers, late Hamburger Freezers, and Luleå. And we played Luleå in a playoffs, and we were excited to play international games. And it was a very big step for our players, for player development wise, and they took steps their own career by playing international games.
Absolutely, and so you remember what it's like participating for the first time in the Champions Hockey League. What is the feeling like around your hockey team ahead of their first participation?
Well, first of all, we are thankful to participate in CHL, and I can tell you that we are probably one of the most exciting teams. We are so excited. I was talking to players that it's their chance to showcase them for European other teams, and that's the whole player development, that players get to play international games. Plus, it's very important for team bonding to travel across to Europe and playing hockey games. That's all about professional hockey. That's we all want to play. And we play the style that we are showing them by being excited.
It will be exciting to see, absolutely. Now, some may argue there are some similarities between hockey and biathlon. We know you're a fantastic hockey player, but have you ever tried biathlon?
Well, I like the cross-country skiing, but and I've been shooting, so I've been doing those separately, not biathlon.
Well,
I stick with the cross-country skiing.
Maybe Anastasia can help you get out on the course and teach you a thing or two about shooting, improve your shooting accuracy. All right, Ville, thank you very much for joining us. Okay, so we're all ready to go, but before we do, let's run through some of the technical rules and procedures.
The Champions Hockey League Group Stage Draw. 32 teams will be drawn into 8 groups with 4 teams each. All teams will be seeded into 4 pots according to their CHL ranking, a combination of their performance in the domestic league and the ranking of the league itself. Pot 1 will have the CHL champions, the national champions of the 6 founding leagues, and the top second-seeded team of the highest-ranked founding league. Pots 2 and 3 will be filled with the other qualified teams of the founding leagues, again ranked by their domestic performance and the ranking of the league in the CHL league ranking. Pot 4 contains the national champions of the Challenger Leagues and the IIHF Continental Cup winners. Pot 4 will be drawn first. Pot 1 with the highest ranked teams will be drawn last. There cannot be 2 teams of the same league drawn into the same group. When such a league conflict occurs, the team drawn will be moved to the next available group and the next team drawn will go to the previous group. After the draw, the complex scheduling process for the group stage takes place, fitting in all the needs of involved parties such as clubs, arenas, broadcasters and leagues. The final schedule is published shortly after the draw on championshockeyleague.com, and the next hockey journey for fans all over Europe can begin.
And joining us now is CHL Sport Director Alex Yager to help us keep track of the draw. Alex, thank you very much for coming back and making sure everything runs smoothly. Now, after such a diverse Final Four last season, what are you expecting this time around?
Well, expectations in the Champions Hockey League are always high, and I expect nothing less than the best European club hockey.
All right, I'm sure you've all been waiting long enough. You're excited to see where you will place and who you will face. We'll start with Ville on pot 4. Please begin to pick the first puck.
From Norway, Frisk Oscars.
It's our first time participating in the CHL. As mentioned, there are 10 of those teams. Please continue.
Rungstedt.
They will fill up Group B, first spot. Continue, Ville, third puck.
Belfast Giants.
Belfast Giants is their first time participating in the CHL, so the first 3 teams drawn, all brand new clubs. It'll be exciting to see who else draws in to their groups.
Junost Minsk.
It's their third time participating in the CHL, a veteran group, if you will, of pot 4.
Grenoble.
Grenoble. 7 national titles, that's exactly how they qualified for the CHL.
From Poland, Tychy.
It's their second time participating in the CHL. 2 pucks remain. Ville.
Banska Rystitsa.
Third time participating in the Champions Hockey League. They won their national title. That's how they qualified.
Cardiff Devils.
Cardiff Devils. Is Andrew Lord here? Can you raise your hand? Hi. Remember last season when you made a deal with Vecwa? and you said whoever lost would buy the dinner, and I said I would invite myself to that dinner. Did you ever follow through on that bet? My invite must have gotten lost in the mail. You can make it up to me. All right, so pot 4 is complete. This is what the groups look like as of right now. We shall continue on to Anastasia. Pot 3, please, begin.
EHC Bill, Switzerland.
Biel, it's their first time participating in the CHL. The club has won 3 national titles.
That's good. Oh, that's good for us.
Pilsen, Česká republika.
It's the 3rd time participating. Best result was the semifinals last season where they lost to the champions Frölunda.
Augsburger Panther, Germany.
It's the first CHL participation for the German squad.
Lahti Pelicans, Finland.
Ville, you got a smile on your face there. Do you like where your team has landed?
Perfect.
We'll keep an eye on that team and that group, Group D, as they join Minsk.
Skellefteå, Sweden.
Skellefteå 5 times participating in the CHL. Last season they made it to the quarterfinals where they faced Pilsen.
Vienna Capitals, Austria.
They will join Group F and Tichy.
Ambri-Piotta, Switzerland.
It's the first time participating in the CHL. A village of 600 people. They join Group G.
Mansfield, Czech Republic.
And to finish off pot 3, they will join Group H and the Cardiff Devils. So far, so good. No clashes through the first 2 pots, which is a good thing. Martin,
Let's start.
your turn. A great start, to say the least.
From Finland, Tappara Tampere.
Tappara Tampere, 6th time participating. Best result was round of 16 last season.
From Switzerland, EV Zug.
Zug, 6th time participating for them as well. They made it to the round of 16 last season where they ran into Red Bull Munich.
From Czech Republic, Liberec.
Liberec, they qualified as a regular season runner-up. It's their 5th time participating in the CHL.
From Switzerland, Lausanne, HC.
Lausanne, 1st time participating in the CHL. They will join Ville in Group D. Is that smile still big?
Yep.
All right,
Sounds
continue
good.
on, Martin.
From Finland, Kärpät Oulu.
Kärpät Oulu will join Group E. 5th time participating for them as well. 3 remain in pot number 2.
And no clashes so far. Amazing.
Yeah.
From Stockholm, Sweden, Djurgården.
Djurgården, 5th time participating in the CHL. Best result was round of 16. 2 remain.
From Germany, Red Bull Munich.
Red Bull Munich. Last season, they were the runners-up. Lost to Frölunda. They're going to want to get another crack at this one, that's for sure, as they join Group G. And the final team.
And the last one from Austria. Graz 99ers.
It's their first time participating, and they will join Mountfield and the Cardiff Devils in Group H. Andrew, are you taking notes over there, Andrew Lord? You got this down? All right.
Yeah, we're good.
Ville, before we draw the final pot, are you liking the way your group is shaping up here? Is everything looking okay to you? Are you feeling confident?
We are feeling confident and excited, like I said before.
All right, perfect. Final pot, Peter, please begin to draw the final teams to shape up all the groups. Joining Group A will be
HPK Hämeenlinna.
HPK Hämeenlinna. It's their first time participating. They
We have a
qualified
clash.
as champions.
We have a clash.
We've got a clash, excuse me, so they will not be joining Group A. Alex, what does that
Obviously, it's a Finnish team already in Group A. Therefore, it needs to be placed in Group B.
mean? So they will be moved to Group B. We will try again to draw a team to join Group A. Peter.
KAC Klagenfurt, Austria.
It's their third time participating. They will join Group A and round that group out. Moving on.
Ocelari Trinec.
We've got a clash again. Mr. Jager.
Yes, we have another clash. But yeah, Liberec is already a Czech team in Group C. Therefore, Trinec needs to Group D.
So they will move to Group D, joining Lausanne, Lahti, and Minsk. Continuing on, Peter.
SC Bern, Switzerland.
SC Bern, it's their sixth time participating in the CHL. They will round up Group C, so that group complete.
No, we have a clash.
There's a clash, excuse me.
Yes, because due to the remaining teams in Part A, which are 3 Swedish teams and 1 German, the only available spot for Bern is Group E,
Group E.
if I'm correct.
Thank you very much. That's exactly why we have you here.
Thank you.
Continue on, Peter.
Luleå Hockey, Sweden.
Luleå Hockey, fourth time participating in the CHL. They were actually champions back in 2015.
Färjestad, Sweden.
I believe,
There
Alex,
we
we're going
have
to go back
another-
to you.
Another clash. Djurgården is already in Group F, therefore Färjestad cannot go there. We need to move them to Group G.
Group G, they will round out Group G. 2 teams remain.
Adler Mannheim, Germany.
Alder Mannheim will be in Group F. I actually have a friend who plays for Alder Mannheim, so I'll have to tune into those games. Andrew Desjardins, so good luck to you, Andrew, and your team.
And we have the defending champion, Frölunda Indians.
Frölunda, rounding out Group H, looking to defend their Champions Hockey League title and maybe upping their Champions Hockey League trophy case to 3. So these are the groups. Ville, I'm going to pick on you again. As far as travel, as far as competition, are you liking the chances that your team has?
Well, I think Czech and Switzerland trip are gonna be together, and Minsk is by himself. We go there as his own, and it will be good group. We are happy about it, confidence, and we are excited, thankful to be part of a Champions Hockey League.
Peter, Martin, looking at the groups, is there one group that sticks out to you that maybe has a little bit of a tougher time than some of the others, or do you feel like this draw went relatively smoothly for everyone?
Not really. I feel all the 8 groups are pretty equal. I would not say there's one group heavier than another group.
All right, well, there you have it, with 8 group confirms to start off the 2019-2020 CHL season. All 32 clubs and their fans now know who they will face come August, and we are all excited, as are you. As mentioned, the season gets underway August 29th. Once confirmed, you can find all of the groups listed on championshockeyleague.com. In the meantime, please follow along on Twitter. I know you guys are already all on it, and your thumbs are very busy. You can find information on all the teams and their players. Thank you very much to Ville, Anastasia, Martin, Peter, as well as you, Alex. We kept you busy today, and all of you. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. Bye for now from Bratislava.